Hi guys, Sam here from My Needle. I am back to give you an update on my more than cross-stitching journey. Once again, it has been a little while because there's been a spanner in the works with the amount of time that I have available now to stitch. So I have a new job. I started that coming up 2 months ago. Just means that I am now commuting 3 hours a day to and from work, so I'm away from home about 13 hours total, and I'm now full-time instead of doing part-time. So it is actually 20 past 7 here at night. I've just literally walked in from getting off the train and just thought I'll give you guys an update. Meow meow, meow meow, meow meow. That's the arsehole one. Anyway, sorry, back on track. So I thought I'll quickly check in with you guys and give you an update on what I've been up to over the last few months. Just a heads up, there will be no editing in this video. I don't have time. I've still got to go and sort out my dinner. So we'll get to it. This funny looking drink is just lemon, honey and ginger tea with lemonade. My fave. Right, so from what I remember from last time when I checked in with you guys a few months ago, I was working on a Stitcher's Welcome, I think it's called, by Stone Street Stitchworks, and I actually finished it. So this is stitched on 28 count T Monaco. I didn't dye it, it comes as T, all with the called for DMC, apart from the yellowy colour, like brown colour, I changed to 833 because I didn't have the call for, but that's done. And that's probably my only finish since I last checked in with you guys. If you guys watch Creative Lee here on FlossTube, another Kiwi floss tuber, you would have heard that we had a Stitchy retreat that Lee was part of organising with some of the other ladies from around Wellington region. So I was lucky enough to go to that, and part of going to that we were given a goodie bag. Mine's here somewhere. Goodie bag with the logo on it, and part of that goodie bag was we got a piece of fabric. So I got, I think it's 14 or 16 count hand dyed Ada from Catherine at Country Stitch. So that's mine. Very nice, thank you very much. In my goodie bag I got, where were they? I got these purple scissors, and these were all in a key fob, scissor fob, sorry, and the scissor fobs were all made by Julia. So she made this, and on the end of mine, it says just married, for when I got married at the beginning of the year. What else was in here? We got Lee designed this chart, just a Wellington 2020 stitching retreat chart, and a part of that we got in it Silks for You PR124. One there. Show you that last. We also got to put in stuff for raffles, so that was cool. I also got given from the lovely Judith. She made me this cute little Harry Potter bag with this lining. It's very cool. There was another chart in the retreat bag. And this is Gwen Morrison, 1911. This is a sampler from a young girl who's from Dunedin. Dunedin's in the lower part of the New Zealand in the South Island. This chart is, the sampler is actually held in our National Museum, one of them, Te Papa in Wellington, in the archives, and I actually got permission to chart this for the retreat. So I charted this for everyone. So everyone got this as part of their pack. And we also got some DMC that I've put away. I got purple DMC to stitch it in. But the lovely Judith gave me some 32 count Belfast in Haystack by Country Stitch, and gave me some Belsoir silk to stitch it on. And I've actually started this. I actually didn't get a chance to finish it. So I was stitching this before the retreat. Mine's been done on 28 count mushroom Lugana, and I am using the colour Victoria Motto Red Sampler. Red Maple. Slightly variegated. And this is where I'm up to mine. So I was stitching that. Staying on retreat stuff, we also had a freebie table, and I picked up a magazine that had a lot of red samplers in it, and the ladies that I was at the table with were oohing and ahhing over the magazine, so I pulled out the sampler that I wanted. That's it there, it's only a chart, and I gave them the rest, and that came out of, it doesn't say which magazine, but it looks like it's a French magazine, so that will be very cool when I get round to it. Judith gave me a lovely card, and then it's one of their Hands Across the Sea cards, and on the back it's got a little motif. Front cover is Anton Uffendale, 1835. That's what this one is. I don't know what the back one is, and that's all you get. I also picked up off the freebie table Halloween treat bag by Shepherd's Bush. So that's it there, and it's got everything in there to finish that little bag. And I also picked up a Mill Hill kit called Old Blue and Red. This was a complete kit, and I've actually started this one. I'll just show you as well. Oh yeah, we also got a needle minder. I'm all over the place. I'm so tired. Sorry, not sorry. Clear Wellington Stitching Retreat needle minder. Very cool. Anyway, this is where I'm up to on the Mill Hill. Put something behind it because it's see-through. It's been done on the 14 count Ada that came in the kit, and I've got all of the black done. So that's that one. Put this stuff away. Right, got other stuff. Oh no, sorry, still in retreat. Also in our retreat bag we got a card and some Ada to make a little cross stitch card. That was cool. Catherine from Country Stitch, she was there with a stool set up. Sorry, that was the cat knocking over something. Oi, dickhead. So as I was saying, Catherine was there with a stool set up. I bought a little day lamp. I don't know where I put it. Over there. I bought that. And I bought some 25 count Lugana. Big old piece. Just white. So I bought that. just because I can. Goes up there. I bought 28 count Lugana in opalescent. Another big old piece. Don't know what I use that for. Just bought some white because I can tea coffee dye them. Then I bought some 14 count Ada. Kind of with the rainbow effect on it, and it's got opalescent in it. Another big old piece. We done a exchange, so a mystery bag exchange, and I gave my partner a chart, no, not a chart, a calendar, a bag, no, a chart, some threads and some fabric, most of it brand new stuff out of my stash, so that was cool. And I got in return from Christine, who came up from Dunedin. She actually made a bag, which is really cool, and it's got a double zip, so double pocket, really nicely made. But not only that, she made what would you call it, a project keeper, so you can keep all your stuff in it. Oh yeah, I forgot we've got the pen, eco pen. So I've actually got some scissors in here already. Then there's felt to keep your needle on. I think that's the needle that came with the stuff. Oh yeah, we got floss rings. Christine also put in some clippy thingy majiggies. You know what they are, and a nice card, so thank you very much. So there was that. A lady called Charmaine, who I was at the table with, pulled out her needlepoint. And I've never done needlepoint, and she is actually working on this. This is a needlepoint and ribbon kit that from a New Zealand designer, Jenny Hunter, which is Plume, Plume, Arts and Crafts. That's her website. And I went onto her website and purchased the kit when I got back from the retreat. It came with everything, all the threads. So it's actually done in number 8 pearl cotton. So that's one lot. The other lot's actually got purple in it. So it was very cool. And I actually completed the first page of the needle book. It's all in satin stitch. It's really cool. First time, love it. So I've been working on that. Also at the retreat picked up some 22 count white hardanger, and I have started on it my Twisted Band Sampler by Vivian Powers. So this is different from the Northern Needlework, I think they're called. So Vivian's actually based in the UK, and I've got a photo on here. I do. And let's see. Oh. So Vivian's actually has the alphabet in it, there, and some crowns and stuff. So I started this one. This is all being done in DMC. So as I said, I'm doing this on 22 count hardanger, and I have finished one motif. This is going to be a big old girl. So I'm doing this with one strand of DMC, and that's it there. So this is the bottom left corner. So that's all I've done. There. I have also been working on my linen and threads that I am way behind in. Where'd it go? I don't know. Anyway, sorry, linen and threads. So I pulled this out the retreat. I'm doing this on 20 count Ada vintage country mocha. Way behind. There it is there. And at the retreat I was working on this motif and I had to pull out all this top one, and then I'm too close to the side, but I don't care, I'm just going to finish it. So there's that. I'm stitching mine in DMC 94, and then the accent is DMC 3801. Nothing else in there I'm working on. I also, another new start is Heart in Hand Thanksgiving Bird. 28 count T Monaco. And there's my start, just doing the DMCs and my needle minder. It says, if I fits, I sits. Okay. And another new start, I started this one with Carla from Carla Being Crafty, doing it on 20 count Blue Ada, using Gentle Arts Blueberry, and this is a Garden Privé sampler of cats, and I started in the middle, which is a tree, and that's my pitiful start. I think I've worked on that 2 days and then gave up. Well, not given up, just haven't touched it since. And the other one in this bag that I have worked on since I last seen you is Carolyn Manning Designs Beachcomber that I am doing on 18 count Ivory Ada with 1 strand. That's what I'm up to. So I've completed all this colour, so I'm colour completing at the moment. So that's where I am. And then the last new start I have for cross stitch is a quick stitch from Heaven and Earth. This is the quick stitch Tranquil Tulip, and I'm doing this on 25 count, 2 over 1/10 stitch, and I'm thinking about 19% complete. I am doing this colour completed. Needle minder. Here lays the fucks I give, and yes, it swears, and so do I. So the way I'm doing this is first I started up here and thought I'll give that a try, and then I gave up because I'm a bottom left starter always, because I'm left-handed. This is how my brain works. So I came down the bottom here and I decided to complete all the black, so I went and completed all the black in 1 weekend. And then I've just been picking a colour and going through and completing it. So at the moment I'm working on 995, so I'm down here. This is the bottom right corner and bottom right side, and this is the top left corner and the top and the left hand side. So it's not a very big piece, but it'll look beautiful when it's done. There's that. And that's all my cross stitch stuff. Since I last saw you, I was working on a knitting project, that rainbow shawl. I finished that. Well, ran out of yarn, so it ended up being too small. So I restarted it in one of the Lion brand shawl cakes I got, and I finished it. So colour grades as it goes automatically. This is all the same yarn, so it started out light and then just, yeah. All this is a knit stitch with a increase on one side, and that's it. So I done that, which was cool. And then my next knitting project, I am actually making a mitered square blanket, but I'm using acrylic on number 4 circulars. So I'm just doing, you cast on 49 stitches, and then you in the middle do a slip stitch, knit 2 together, and then a pass over, which makes a mitre corner. So you can kind of see it there, and you just, on all the stuff I read online on the tutorials, it was you knit a mitered square, mitered square, and then you carry on and add on, but that will be too big and bulky because I'm actually doing this on the train. So what I've been doing is, the way I do this, I found another one, and you just knit your squares and then bind off when they're done, and then start a new one, and then eventually once I have all the colours done, so I've got a pack of yarn that have 30 balls in them, so I've just been using them, and I get about 2.5 squares out of a ball. So just been doing them to go a little down, and then when I run out of colours I just mix them together because it doesn't really matter. That side. And then I'm missing a forest green one, but you get the picture. So yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 on my 10th one now. So I've been slowly plugging away at that. And then, yeah, so I just take the loose yarn and knit them together at one point or another. And that's it. That's everything I've worked on in the last 2 months. I have been gaming with the husband, a lot of sleeping, because I only get 3 hours from the time I get home to the time I go to bed. So it's normally come in, eat dinner, hang out with the kids for a bit, shower and bed, all in that order. And I'll be lucky if I get an hour of TV or crafting or anything in these days, but that's what it is. Oh well. I finished studying, so that gave me freed up my weekends, although that will start again in January. I just got my grade today on my first paper, so that was cool. So that's a B+. It's not a fail, so I'll take it. So that's cool. But yeah, everything's busy and not a lot of time. I have considered taking stitching on the train, but I think at the moment I'll just take my knitting because it's tiny and it can fit in my handbag. And yeah, that's it. I am going to love you and leave you now and clean up my shit, get some dinner because it is 7:45 now, and hopefully getting an hour of stitching before it's pack up for bed. So thank you for coming and checking out my video, and thank you for continuing to support me if you're a regular, or thank you for stopping by if you're new to my channel. I really appreciate it. So yeah, hopefully I can sort out a proper filming schedule. I think I'm just going to have to suck it up and do it when the family's home and they can all just go down the other end of the house or something for half hour while I do this, because I'm struggling to check in now on a weekday. But yes, and hi Zeb if you're watching, and hi Lee, and hi everyone else from the retreat. Just want to say that it was so cool. I enjoyed meeting everyone, considering I'm quite an introvert. I'm not big on going out and meeting people, and to do something like that by myself and being very overwhelmed, I think I've done alright. Alright guys, thanks, bye.